So you have built yourself a living room, and you're all ready to do the deed and get those dwellers to breed. Little Richie here, and in this video I'll go over everything you need to know about breeding your dwellers. Dweller breeding has a few advantages as to why you want to do it. Obviously, the number one reason is to get more dwellers. The more dwellers that you have, the more work can be done, the more fighters you'll have, and the more resources you'll be able to make. But there are other reasons to breed your dwellers, and that is what I'll be focusing on. To start off breeding your dwellers, you'll need to build a living room. This room is where the magic happens. It also increases the number of dwellers your castle can have. You can increase this number by building more living rooms or by upgrading the level. But one is all you need to start breeding. Once you have your living room, you will need to get one male and one female dweller and move them into the room. Leave them in there long enough and they will begin the reproductive cycle. This cycle takes about an hour and a half, and then the female will become pregnant. Once pregnant, you can open up her info window by clicking on her, and you will see a baby timer on the left-hand side. Once this time is up, she will be ready to deliver her baby. You can tell it's ready when you see a little baby head icon appear above her. Clicking on this dweller with the icon will give you a window telling you the breeding was successful and asking you to name the baby. After closing this window, a new child dweller will appear and begin to wander around your castle for about 6 hours while it grows up. The female parent will now become tired of love and cannot make another child for 24 hours. Clicking on the child will show a progress bar indicating how long until it's grown. Once the child is ready to grow up, a birthday cake icon will appear above their head. Sometimes it may be hard to track down the children, especially if you have a large and spread out castle due to them wandering around. After clicking on the child with the cake icon, you will finally have a new dweller that is fully grown and ready to do whatever you need them to do. This is a great way to increase the number of dwellers, but you can also get better dwellers by breeding. Every dweller has a star rating. This is basically a level limit. The higher the star rating, the higher you can level up that dweller. When you first start off, this might not seem like a big deal, but as you increase your level, you will quickly realize how important this is. Normally players run into this problem when they start leveling their fighters up between level 40 to 55. If they have been using a 2-star fighter, they will max out and not be able to train anymore. The goal of most players is to get your fighters to be all 5-star dwellers. That way you can train to the max level of 100 in fighting ability. You can make all your dwellers 5 stars, but the fighters are the ones who really need it. To get better star dwellers, you start out breeding your highest dwellers in hopes of getting a better one. Since one male can impregnate an unlimited amount of females, it is best to leave a male in the living room and swap out the female once she becomes pregnant. Put your highest male into the living room and then start by breeding him with the highest star females you have until you get someone who is higher. This may take a long time, so it's best to start it and get into the habit of it on a regular basis. Once you are at max population, you should start banishing all your low star dwellers to make room for future upgraded ones. No matter what star rating your dwellers are at, you can eventually get them to 5 stars this way. The higher the star level, the higher the chances of having a high star baby. Although the chances are still small, so even breeding 2 5-star dwellers will not always produce a 5-star child, but it will have a much better chance than a 4 and a 5-star, or 2 4-star dwellers. Once you get a 5-star male, put him in the breeding room and continue breeding all your highest females. You will eventually get a pair of 5 stars that you can breed over and over to make more. You can also speed this process up if you are willing to spend diamonds on your dwellers. However, I would not recommend doing this unless you have tried for a long time to get a 5-star, as it can be very costly and it is possible to do without spending any diamonds at all. You also have a chance of getting a 5-star dweller by buying one in the portal store. You can buy a dweller with the portal souls, and it has a chance to be a 5-star dweller. The sooner you start breeding for higher level dwellers, the easier it will be. It will take a lot longer to replace a level 55 than it will to replace one who is level 20. Getting into the habit of banishing low star dwellers and only keeping 5 stars will make things easier in the later levels. You don't need to replace all your dwellers with 5 stars, only your fighters, but most players do this as a bragging point for their castle, and also to future-proof it, because there may someday be an update that needs production workers to level up higher than level 50. Pregnant dwellers cannot fight, so you should never breed your fighters unless you are willing to be without them for about a half a day. Besides fighting, a pregnant dweller can do any other kind of work, so feel free to place them back in the production room once they become pregnant. This way you can breed more. Another way to speed up the process of getting 5-star dwellers is by banishing all the males except for your breeding pair. This way you will have an unlimited amount of women to breed with, I hope this video helps you to breed better dwellers, and if you like this video, please hit that like button and be sure to subscribe so you can see other videos just like this one. Thanks for watching.